I was going to say, before you get started, I saw you guys on the band TV a couple nights ago at the Geeks for Peace.
What'd you think?
It was great.
Did you see our first set or our second set?
I got there at like 9 hours or...
Oh, good. So the second set. Because we were in a warehouse. I mean, this is what happens is I got this band, Jack's sang with us before, and we're not musicians, but we have a couple ringers in the band. It's all for charity. Morgan Spurlock had this great charity event. And we're playing in a warehouse where all the sound just bounces off the walls. It's not meant for a band to play. So our first set, it was like, it was the worst. It was like going through the, the New York subway system, PA system. It was terrible. But the second set was good. We dialed it in.
Yeah.
All right, thanks guys.
So any other bands and TV questions? Because I got a million answers.
Because we're back.
What was your reaction when you found out, oh, this is getting revived and we get to play these characters that we spent?
I want to know, honestly, that's a great question, because for us, we were all like, oh, I hope we get a call, I hope we get a call. What was it like when you got that call and he said, I want you to be the center of the show? I mean, you started on our version, you weren't a series regular at the beginning.
That's right. I was not a series regular for 11 episodes. And yeah, when Tim called and said, the word he used was the spine. And I think it was like a spine of a book. And HRG kind of always was that, in that he connected the worlds. There were all these powered people, and then my character connected them to a larger picture, which they didn't really, like all of a sudden you wake up and you think you're in the hospital and you're actually being experimented on. So and it's a different function that I serve now, but it's still that connecting of worlds and finding people and either doing something really good for them or really bad to
But
them.
kind of sweet revenge. Like the most accomplished actor we had when we started didn't start off as a series regular. I mean, you've done all these unbelievable series. To have you come back like that, I was just so happy for you.
No, thanks.
I really was.
The phone call I got from Tim was pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's great.
So where do we find your characters at the beginning of this season? Can you discuss that at
the
all?
bathroom. But only not for long. So yeah, I'm off the grid. I'm under the radar, living a suburban life in Texas. But that's not going to stick. And this character, Quentin Frady, who's a conspiracy theorist, starts stalking me basically, and he's trying to find out things about me, and he starts planting all these seeds of doubt in my mind about the life I'm living and the things that I've assumed to be true, which are not, or maybe they're not. Some are, some aren't, and so I start thinking about it's sort of the classic. You're trying to stay out, and you get pulled back in.
The
There's
cool
something
thing is
missing
that 5 years
also in my
ago.
memory.
Oh, really?
There's something missing from my memory, which is making it really hard for me to coalesce all the information that
That's
I have.
cool.
Yeah.
I just say that 5 years, your character always had so many secrets. We never know where you stood.
Yeah.
Like, oh, good. Oh, he's thinking in Japanese. I mean, it's like you always had stuff where it was like, come on, man, where's the truth?
Couldn't Mossy have done the thinking in Japanese?
That's right.
No, you have to learn Japanese so you can think it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They're always. I will always have this character. Will always have secrets. Will always have a secret life. There's pseudonyms. Always trying to hide. But there's a great moment where Henry, who plays Quentin, says something like, I've been trying to find you, and let me tell you, it wasn't that hard.
That's funny.
It's like, because it's a new day, it's a new age, and it's like I'm an analog guy in a digital world,
right.
And the young bucks are like always 3 steps ahead of me.
The phone book.
So there's a lot. I know.
Okay, where's the Thomas guide?
Oh wait, I was unlisted. How do you find me?
Exactly. Those were coordinates in a Thomas guide. That code.
Thomas guide. Everyone used to have one. That's right.
Greg, how about your character? Can you talk a little bit about
Sure.
what you've been doing for 5 years? Yeah.
5 years I've been, it seems, trying to be that family man that, where we left off. And in that, which is what's so brilliantly done in our show, it's all about the characters really looking after themselves, and the discovery's gone, from my character at least. But now there are new discoveries as far as where my loyalties should lie and who's going to best serve my needs to protect my family. So, I came back, when I read the first script, I was like, what? I mean, I was shocked at where I was. And then now a little bit more of the justification is going to come out. with every episode. I've only shot one, but why I'm doing what I'm doing, and to know that it's justified. I mean, on the Star Wars panel, he talked about how the dark side, like bad guys, they think they're doing the right thing, and those are the worst kind of bad guys. I'm not that by any means, but just trying to justify why I'm doing what I'm doing, So it's cool. It's a whole new, kind of story to explore and unfold.
Can you tease what your dynamic is with each other on the show?
Sure.
Is it this? Are you doing it right now?
Yeah.
Are you reading my mind?
I am reading
Shut
your
up,
mind.
Greg. Shut the hell up, Greg.
Exactly. Stop.
No.
You said way too much.
It's the great thing about these two is they have this history. They have they've gone on all these capers together. Sometimes cooperative, sometimes combative. But there's a point at which, even when they're set against each other, the scene that we just did, there's this great moment where they're connecting on a much deeper level than what's happening in that moment.
Yeah.
And with all this history and
when you see two actors that really click and the chemistry is there, whether it be a romance or an adversarial relationship, if you can play it where there's history. I mean, I've been told that sometimes it just works, or sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it's like, God, you guys seem like you've been best friends forever. We've known each other forever. We've been best friends for a long time. So it really plays out like this sort of disloyalty and then the loyalty. It was really an intense, great scene.
It was very cool. It was playing on a lot of different levels. And the great thing was there's like a taskmaster over his shoulder saying, like, do the job. And
Like right here.
Yeah, right there.
And I'm looking at him kind of trying to tell him, but he doesn't read my mind. I'm so sorry. It's like, it's really tough. It's
Yeah.
a really cool scene.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Very cool.
We're the best actors in the world.
If you've learned nothing here
That's all we should
today.
take.
Yeah, and we're back.
I'm just so unused to not seeing you without glasses. And I'm like, wait, who is here? Then I saw, it's him.
Without the glasses?
Yeah.
So in other words, the whole Clark Kent Superman thing works for you.
Exactly.
Totally. All
No,
of
not
it.
exactly.
Oh, it's
There's a great video. Have you seen that? Where, I wish I could tell you what it, but it's basically a guy is talking to, this Superman, and he just puts the glasses on. He's like, wait, where the hell did he go? The glasses completely
Yeah.
He was so iconic on YouTube. That's why I'm like, who is he?
Or as it was written in the script the other day, Ionic. There was a very, he puts his Ionic glasses.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you so much.